Welcome to another video and welcome back to Liechtenstein. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Joe and I have been a travel writer for well over 15 years. I'm proud to have worked with the likes of BBC Travel, National Geographic, Vaduz, airlines, hotels and tourist boards around the world. I'm exploring the world one unique experience after another, getting lost along the way, and I'm now taking you with me. So I hope you enjoy exploring with me as we explore the world together. Let's see if we can cut behind. I don't know what this building is, but it's impressive. It may be the Parliament building. And talking of politics, this is a direct democracy, much like Switzerland next door. But recent guy in charge, the Prince of Liechtenstein, Prince Adam, decided to hold a referendum on his own existence, and he was willing to abolish his own position in Liechtenstein. And instead what happened is he was given more autonomy and the parliament voted to have less of a say on what he does. So now he sets the national budget, he signs off everything, and he sets his own laws that the people in the parliament then just discuss and vote through, which is it's a unique way to run a country these days, but it seems to work. His popularity is like 94% according to latest polling, so he's doing something right. I guess low tax, lots of businesses registered here, lots of gold, and the world's biggest producer of false teeth probably helps things. But let's keep going and see what we can find in Vaduz. So there's free Wi-Fi in the whole of Vaduz, and there's QR codes on the signs at houses so you can see what they are. So in 1839, Joseph Gabriel Reinberger was born in that house. It's like a fairy tale capital. A lot of it just seems fake. There are definitely some nice buildings here. So Liechtenstein, like a lot of countries surrounding it, is Catholic. So this will be a Catholic church here. This will be like the National Church of Liechtenstein. Let's have a walk around and see if it's open. All of the bushes and the gardens are perfectly manicured here. Vaduz Cathedral, or the Cathedral of St. Florin, was originally a parish church as part of the Swiss Diocese of Chur, but became a cathedral in its own right in 1997. And it was built in 1874 on top of medieval ruins of an abbey that was built here. Oh, it's closed. Gottesdienst. Keine Besichtigung, divine service. Oh, so there's a service happening. So this is the main street. Now let's go back around here, see if we can bypass the festival thing happening, and see if we can walk up the main street and up to the castle on the top of the hill. So the prince doesn't actually live in that castle. You're not allowed to visit it. Some say it holds the world's gold. Some say it holds the secrets to life. Some say it's just a royal family that's got too much money. But let's see if we can go and walk around it at least. Vaduz is a strange mix of new and old architecture. One of these buildings is the National Library. The other one is the Parliament. You have these relatively new built buildings right next to old Swiss style chalets, mansions, manor houses and churches. I quite like it. They've made sure the new buildings fit in with the old, so they're not garish, horrible modern glass structures. I think Vaduz has managed to get the balance right, and having endless amounts of money to hire the best architects can probably achieve that. So the main street of Vaduz, pretty much the main area where anything is in Vaduz, the Stettler, is the heart of Liechtenstein. It is pedestrian and cycle friendly. Cars cannot go down this street. But most of the buildings here seem to be aimed at tourists. You have a stamp shop, gold museum, you have restaurants, cafes, coffee shops, and a couple of other museum type buildings. It's not really local friendly, but when your population's only a few thousand, 6,000 in fact in Vaduz, and you're probably outnumbered by tourists coming across from Switzerland every day, it kind of makes sense. One of the things that did stand out to me was how clean Vaduz was. There was no litter on the floor, no graffiti, no chewing gum, no cigarette butts. Perfectly clean, marble-like floor. The buildings are all nicely designed. The doors, windows perfectly clean and shiny. And the tourists were quite respectful, which, coming from Switzerland, shouldn't be a surprise, but this really did stand out as like a model city or model village in Europe. So there are lots of random buildings. Everything's shut because it's a Sunday, and I think because of the festival as well. There's a gold museum, a stamp museum. One of the biggest exports of Liechtenstein is its stamps, and a tourist office that's shut. I think all of the people of Liechtenstein must be working on food stalls today, and the whole of Liechtenstein must be here because it's heaving. Right, how do we get to the castle? I mean, so far, if you like bikes and food stalls, I mean, you're sorted in Vaduz. I'm just not sure what else there is to do here though. A minibus. Most of Liechtenstein is at around 1,500 feet above sea level, but the roads up to the castle were really steep. It's really hot today. Not the best time to be walking up a steep hill to get to a castle. A lot of the houses have got the private vineyards in the gardens. No visit to the castle. Does that mean we can't go, or does it mean you can't go in but you can go and walk there? Much like in any Swiss town or village, you only have to walk a few metres away from the main town and you're in the nature, you're in countryside, and Vaduz is no different. Apparently one day a year the prince comes out and talks to his people, and he'll just walk around town and say hello, ask people how they're doing. I don't think today's that day though. And to be honest, I don't think I'd know what I'm looking for if I saw a guy. It'd have to be somebody with security, and I'd assume he was the prince. Is this the right way? Oh. Now which way? You see what I mean when I said everything's perfectly manicured? Perfect houses, luxury cars, perfect gardens. I think tax is really low here. Healthcare and education are all free. I'm just walking uphill, I don't know if it's the right way or not. That there is the royal castle that we're trying to get to. So I made it to Liechtenstein. I now need to go back to Sargans, get 2 trains I think, to Zurich. So as you enjoy this montage of the whole of Liechtenstein, let me leave you with one final thought. This is a postcard Swiss village, but it's not in Switzerland. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, there's more to come from Switzerland and around the world.